What's going on YouTube? It's EDC Central Oregon back again with another video, and today I'm going to go over all of the top gear and items that I've used for 2024. As the year is coming to an end, I thought I'll just pour it all out and let you all see what I use the most, what worked for me, and what I used them for. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and jump in. I got it separated into different categories to kind of break it down a little bit. This video shouldn't be too long, but you should check it out. I will have links down below. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share, all of those things, and stay tuned. So we have the knives. This here is just a knife that's made locally here in Central Oregon, Sisters, Oregon. I keep this on one of my EDC pouches. I have a video on it. I'll link a lot of different things in the description, whether it's links to the items or to different videos that I'm reviewing the items. But just a fixed blade, lanyard on it. I just have that all in my pouch that stays on that at all times. These two in the middle I use the most. So this one is a steel wheel, D2 blade, liner lock, G10 scales. I like this knife a lot. I like the ergonomics of it. I use this to open up packages, cut material. This one is a Civivi Mini Praxis. Again, D2 steel, G10 scales, also a liner lock. I use this one more so if I'm kind of dressing up a little bit. I'll use this one to EDC that day, but for the most part this one right here gets carried the most. And then this one is fairly new, but I did want to throw it in because I will be carrying this one a lot more, but I did get this towards the end of the year, but I decided to still include it because I am going to carry this one. This one is a SOG. I forget the actual name. I'm gonna put it right there on the screen. You can probably see it now, but this is a very small blade. You can clip it on your belt. Comes with a necklace thing. You can have it around your neck. I'm not 100% comfortable with that, but I will clip this on the belt. But this is a pretty cool knife, real sharp. This thing here is a Hodo. This has a bunch of different bits on it, and I use this for when I'm doing maintenance on my knives, when I need small tiny screwdrivers for my watches, sunglasses, anything like that. This thing comes in handy, so I'm always constantly using this in the small slim design. I can put this in different pouches, throw it in my EDC bag, have it in my pocket if I need to. This one I do use quite a bit, so that's why I threw that one in this. This here is the Gerber Shard pry bar, nail remover. We have a bottle opener, things like that. I'm constantly needing this to pry something open. I use this quite often, more than one probably would. I keep this in one of my EDC pouches. It has a clip. I can keep it in my pocket on my person, but I don't typically keep it that way. I've had before, but more so I like it into a pack, and I can use it to pry things open for the most part, or mainly remove nails. You can see a couple little scuffs on it. You can see that it's actually been used. And then also I consider these my tools per se. I keep a Zippo Lighter. This one has a butane insert, so you can remove that, fill it up whenever you need to. But I like me a Zippo lighter. I always good to have a lighter on hand. So I keep a Zippo butane insert, and then just a regular big old reliable big lighter, a mini. Sometimes I keep a bigger one on my pocket, but I keep this one in my EDC pouch. Never know when you need a lighter, when you need to start a fire. Next we have my wallets of choice. I originally got this last Christmas, so I was using this for several months since then. I recently got this one a few months ago, and I switched out just to see how it feels. I like small profile wallets. Of course, this one's a lot smaller, but few cards, ID, a little bit of cash. That's all I need for my wallets. So I was using this in replace of this one. I recently got this one, so totally different from the low profile, but I got this one as a gift this Christmas, and I just wanted to test it out, kind of see how it works, see how it feels. Of course, when you put it in the back pocket, it sticks out. So I was going to mainly use this when I'm rocking these, like my sling bags. I start to use this in my slings and see how it works. I know when I'm all cowboyed up, I'll rock this, let it stick out the pocket. It goes with the style when I'm all wranglered out. But I just love this wallet. It looks so cool. Genuine leather, cowhide. So we're gonna see how this goes. This may just be one when I'm rocking slings for the most part, but right now I am going with this one just to test it out. I want to give this one a break, and I will go return back to the Ridge. I found this one is the most practical when it comes to just concealing your wallet, or should I say having more space in your pockets for other things. This one, sometimes you don't even notice that it's there. Can be kind of scary because you always think you lost it, but it's right there in your front pocket. I never put my wallets in the back pocket unless it's this one. But these are the wallets of choice. Moving on to the watches of choice. Apple Watch. This is the SE series. This is the one that I use the most. I've always used Apple watches for these last several years. It's always been an Apple Watch. I recently switched over to a normal field watch, and I was wearing this for a few months, and I like that a lot. Getting used to it, I kept checking my watch for messages and things, but it took some time to get used to it. Finally got used to that. So I've been rocking this for work, and I'll wear this on the weekends, or I'll wear the Apple Watch for working out, tracking my steps, tracking my sleep, things like that. And then my wife just got me this Citizen watch here, so this will be my go-to when I'm dressing up, business casual, things like that. So these are my watches of choice. Alright, so here are my pins of choice. So Olight O Pen Mini here. I keep these in all of my pouches, all of my slings. I love this little knife. It's so small, but it writes really good. It writes really smooth. You still get enough of that pen to rest on this part of your hand to be able to write correctly. It's not too small to where it's kind of hard to write. You still write just as easy as a regular pen. This one here is a cool hand. As you can see, both bolt action pins. I love those. I love that to just kind of fidget with. It's cool, feels good. But this pen here is so comfortable in the hand, and it writes so smooth that I keep this one on my person. I clip it to my pants right next to my pocket knife of choice. I keep that together. So this is on my person every single day. I use this the most. This is in my pouches every single day, out of reach. I have this one to go to as well. Or if I'm just rocking the pouch and I'm not keeping things on my person, maybe it's the summer, maybe I'm trying to keep less things out of my pockets, I'll have this one, and then that's when I use this one the most. But as of now, as it's colder weather, I'm keeping more things in my pockets. I'm keeping those layers. I can easily just have this one, no problems. But these are my pins of choice. Here are the flashlights that I use the most. So this one right here is the Pelican 7600. This is what I keep on my body every single day. I have a video of my typical EDC. As of now, I have one. I'll link that in the description. You can go check it out. What I use every single day on my person. This flashlight here is included, so I really like this one. It has the different modes. You can change the color, and you can also charge it right there. So it is rechargeable, and this indicator here actually lets you know when you need to charge it or not. I have this clip here at the end. I forget what this is called, but I'll put it right on the screen. You can probably see it now. That way you can get like a real good purchase on it. Use it. I use this because I don't have a weapons light on my EDC, so that way I can conceal my firearm a little bit better. Next we have the Olight i3T2 EOS. This is like my favorite flashlight right now. 2 modes. This one goes in one of my EDC pouches, fits just fine. I've started to kind of carry this on my person. I switched it out a little bit, but I do like this more so in my pouch and this on me, since this is a bigger light, a lot brighter, a lot easier to hold when I need to. Then lastly, on the flashlights, I have the Aurora A3, just a whole lot of different modes on it. Strobe. This one fits, as you can see, on my keychain, super small. So I use this one every single day. If I'm walking up to the house, the porch light's not on, I need a light to put my key in the door. I can't see it, it gets real dark right there. So I'll use this to shine, use my keys to unlock the door. If I just need quick access to a flashlight, I don't want to dig this one out of my pocket, I'm not by my pouch, I'll just use this one. So this one gets used a lot. I feel like this one may get used the most, just because how convenient it is on my keys, and I clip this on my belt loop. So just really quick, this is another most used EDCs, this little keychain loop, which I'll link in the description. Also my key orbit key organizer. This one gets used every day, keeps my keys from, jangling too much. So I don't like that jingle. I don't like a lot going on. I feel like these 3 is already a lot going on for me, but because of course I need my car keys and these keys, and I just threw this one on. I used to have this in a pouch, but since I've been using it so much, I do like that it's on there. So that is for the keys and the flashlights. Okay, so here are my most used EDC pouches, and below that is my most used items that I keep in these pouches. So this one right here, just did a video on this one. It's one of my last videos. I have all the contents in there if you want to go check that out. I do have it linked in the description. I have a Viperade carabiner that I use to clip on my belt loop. That's where I keep it mostly, or I'll keep it clipped on the EDC backpack that I'm using. And then for this one, I also have a video on this. These items in here are for when I'm traveling, especially traveling by plane. All these items are TSA approved. I took this on the flight when me and my wife went to Paris. I was able to take every single thing. If you want to go check out my video, I have all of the items in here that I go over. This one is a Viperade. I forget, it's the VE26, I believe. I'll put it on the screen if I am wrong. Those are my 2 pouches that I use the most. And then here I have my Blistex, the medicated lip ointment of choice. Anytime your lips are dry, this is the best stuff to go to. I have the compressed towels. Any video that you've ever seen where I'm going over pouches, I'm going over EDC slings, backpacks, features these. Mostly, actually all of these you'll see, but these things works wonders. You get it wet, you can wipe things down, clean things up, wipe down your baby's face, kid's face, clean up your hands, wipe down your shoes. This one, dude wipes, my go-to. Love these things to come in clutch. If you're out and about and you got to go, at least you can keep yourself clean until you get home. Then we have some Purell hand sanitizing wipes. Of course, you gotta have these. I keep the fragrance free, just in case I gotta put it on my face. I don't want to break out or anything, but it's mostly for wiping your hands, wiping the kiddos' hands down, keeping things clean, wiping down the surface if I need to. Always keep at least 2 of these in each pouch, each bag, whatever. Keep all that stocked. Then we have the Colgate Wisp. It has a dry dot of toothpaste. Once you get it wet with your saliva, you can use it to brush your teeth to freshen your mouth up. Also has a toothpick at the end. Always keep a few of those in pouches, in bags, close by. Those are really coming in handy. I don't eat a lot of gum, so when I do need to freshen up, I like to use these to do so. So these are most used pouches and the items. Alright, so really quick, this is the go-to EDC backpack that I keep. A lot of those similar items that I just showed for my pouches, I keep those in here. I'll keep things like battery banks, chargers, my laptop, iPad, all types of things. I just want to show you real quick. I'll also have a video on this that shows me doing a review and how I pack it out, but I just wanted to show you some of the pockets in here. I don't have much in it just right now, so notebooks, pens, different things like that. And then lastly, back here we have the main for tech pouches, change of clothes, extra pair of shoes, socks, whatever. You have that, and then this part in the way back is where the laptop goes. So really quick, I just wanted to show you my most used EDC backpack of this year. But if you want to see more information on this is the North Face Borealis. If you want to see more on this bag, definitely go check out the video. But really good, comfortable backpack. So if you have it all packed out, it still stays comfortable. But definitely go check out that video so you can get more information on this. As you can see, I also have a Viperade carabiner here. This is the large size, but I keep these on different backpacks, pouches, different sizes and stuff. But yeah, go make sure you check out that video to get more specs on this bag. I just wanted to show you guys really quick. Lastly, we have the self-defense. So these are the concealed carry guns of choice, and of course I would either throw my fist or use pepper spray first if I have to. The non-lethal, if I have to, have a knife as well, I will go that route first. This here is some Saber pepper gel that I keep close by, keep handy, just in case I ever needed that, because I would prefer to go non-lethal. But if it goes beyond that, here are my weapons of choice. So here we are clear. Here we have a Glock 27. I have an X grip because I have the 13 round mag. It normally has 9. This is the TLR6. Again, I have a video going over everything I have done to this, the sights, everything like that. I have a video on all that. But Glock 27, I have a We the People holster with a hip pad on that. Keep the carry a little bit more comfortable. This one I carried the most this year, only because I got it new this year, so I wanted to carry it, take it to the range, train with it. But after a while, I noticed, yes, it's shorter and smaller, but it's really chunky and it's heavy. So I went back to my M&P .45 shield because 45 caliber, bigger bullet, bigger stopping power, and it's also really thin and just so comfortable to hold and carry on my hip. I have a CYA supply code holster, satisfying click, retention. It's just how I want it to be, but I done nothing to this. Gun. All this sights came like that. Everything. I added some goon tape just for the sweat and just a little bit of cushion on that grip, but everything else is stock. So again, Glock 27, M&P 45 shield. This is my go-to. I've been carrying this since the summer hit. I needed something lighter, something thinner. This one was just a little bit too bulky, but I've kept on to this even through the winter because of how comfortable it is. Totally forgot how comfortable this thing is. As you can see, this one has no weapon lights on it. That's why I keep that spare light for my pocket to keep me on my person. I like to keep it just as minimal as it is, just for that total comfortability of carrying and that total concealment of carrying. That's why I like this one the most, but this was my second choice just because it still is 40 Smith & Wesson caliber, still a big bullet, still a big stopping round, but this is my go-to. All right, so that was my gear for 2024. Wrapping up the year, getting into 2025. We're gonna have some new items, new review, new gear, new stuff, new year, new me, all those things. But let me know down in the comments what you think, what you use, whatever's on your mind for the 2024 last day, last video of the year. Again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tune in. I'm just trying to build this channel, ending off the year. This will be 1 full year of this channel, of me constantly posting this EDC gear. So help me grow into year 2025 and just get 2-3 times the numbers we've been getting. And yeah, tune in for the next one. Peace.